first try. Because I promised a couple potential games that I've never 1CC'd on stream, but I've definitely 1CC'd this before. SNK 1992. Yep, I have to change it. Shoutouts to 2LC. 2 Live Crew. Thank you for the quarter. Alright. So, this game has 5 levels. 5 stages. But it has a second loop. I'm going for the 2-loop clear. 1 loop is not enough because you don't get the staff roll unless you do both loops. So I think that's very important. And also, the second loop isn't a huge leap in difficulty over the first loop, but it's still kind of tricky. I feel like I've played this game enough. I should be able to pull this off, but you never know. Stop units moved by B. So yeah, you've got a little droid. More gauge, more strong. That's how I live my life. Boy, that background sure does look familiar. The first time I played this game, I thought it was hilarious that you could shoot the cars at the bottom. They pose no threat to you, but you can just murder them. And you have these dudes getting launched out of their ships. It made a very strong impression on me. Also, yeah, very hot jams. Neo-Geo guitars like crazy. This song is called Jack to the Metro. Just like listening to this music, I don't have anything to say. Stage 2 music's okay. I don't think this game has a single bad track. I think the Stage 5 music was my second favorite. Then Stage 4. This is definitely a lot easier to learn than R-Type Mortis. Especially if you're only going for the 1 loop clear. But I like, you know... You keep your score through the second loop, so. Well, I was reading an article like God, whose website was it? About like one of the graphic artists for this game. I think his name is Mitsuo Kodama. He worked at IRM before this. Like he worked on a shmup called Air Duel and some other stuff, and then he got hired by SNK like right after. So he kind of brought some of that IRM style over to SNK, which is why this kind of looks so much like an IRM game. I think there was another guy that came from IRM too. There's kind of a space maze on the last stage, and I guess there's kind of something on stage 4 too, but nothing as bad as R-Type. And IRM had their... I don't know, they were doing their own stuff on their own arcade hardware. They didn't want to... I don't know if they saw SNK... They saw SNK as competition and didn't want to sign on as a third party. But... Of course, one complaint that gets leveled at this game sometimes is that it kind of has a lot of slowdown, and that's very true. Obviously, it's beneficial in some spots. Also, yeah, this thing does kind of look like a giant dick. But I don't remember where I heard this. I don't know if it's true. That like there was a very early prototype version of this that had like the color scheme was like the game looked a lot more colorful, but it ended up slowing the game down too much, so they had to like kind of like mute the colors a little bit just to like get it to slow down less. And even then, like there's still a lot of slowdown left in the game. Or maybe they did it just to make make the ship stand out more. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. There is a prototype version of this game that's like in MAME. I actually did a side-by-side comparison video of it a while back. Like 3 or 4 years ago. But it doesn't, it didn't have those changes. It did have some gameplay changes, but... Oh, look at that slowdown. Beautiful. Oh yeah, one funny thing I read in that article, the flame effects on this boss that you'll see in a little bit, they actually recycled the flame animation for Chin Super and KOF 94, which I never noticed before. It's actually kind of funny, side by side. This part. That is definitely Chin Super from KOF 94 and 95. I can't believe I never made that connection. What do I think of Andre Dunos? Andre Dunos is okay. I streamed that on a few weeks ago. Episode 3. It's just kind of dumb how you gotta ignore a lot of the power-ups just to decrease rank, but... Andre Dunos is interesting in that it's like the only Neo-Geo game that loops forever. Like, it doesn't end after 1 loop or 2 loops. I can't even clear 2 loops. I can clear the first loop. Oh god. Oh man, JCW's on point. I don't like this situation. But yeah, honestly, I think this might be my favorite shmup on the Neo-Geo. Like, I like Blazing Star a lot too, but... it's hard to say. Depends on what mood I'm in. And what kind of shmup I'm in the mood for. Yeah, you could end up going a little too fast if you pick up too many speed ups, but there are speed downs if you accidentally pick up too many. Prehistoric Isle 2 is way too easy. There's really not much to that game. It's okay. I don't hate it, but you want an easy 1cc. You want an easy shmup 1cc, that's a good one to pick up. God, fucking Pulsar. Pulsar's fun until you die. I have only 1cc'd that game once, and that was like 20 years ago. I don't know if I don't know how much of an undertaking that's going to be to learn it again. I think I had one attempt on screen that actually got to stage 8. I actually got to the last stage, but then I forgot about one stupid enemy and I lost all my power-ups and then I died. That game is fucking Gradius Syndrome with not being able to recover after a death. Like, this game has checkpoints, but I don't feel like this game... I don't feel like any of the checkpoints are unrecoverable. I feel like it's a little more lenient. What's your life? Get 2 extra lives at 60,000 and 130,000. Yeah, hit me with those Neo-Geo guitars. Pumping in my veins. Look at that knee. Yeah, this thing's supposed to be firing missiles, but if you put the droid right in front of it, you just kind of absorb everything. Oh. Just a hurry-up enemy. I think those enemies are only there to, like, keep you from, like, sitting in a leech point forever. Yeah, the top of the screen is kind of glitching out a bit. The 24-bit Neo-Geo processor is doing its best. That was not the way to do that. Look how much damage this boss takes. There's no fast way to do this. Oops. There we go. It's even like R-Type, where it like puts you in the center of the screen just to give you your bonus. Oh yeah, I think I mentioned this in like the I think I mentioned this in the pre-stream. This game isn't like one of the toughest, not one of the toughest to like beat the default high score on, but it's kind of rude. Because I mean, obviously I've played this a bit. You can see my high score at the top of the screen. By default, the high score is 218,200. And so, like, to get the default high score in this game, you have to reach the last stage, pretty much. But hey, you got 2 loops, so you can actually beat the high score by a bit. But you know, they expect you to get to the last stage just to beat the default high score. That's a bit much. I mean, IRM kind of did that sometimes with ridiculous default scores. Difference between red and the blue power-ups. The red ones, if you charge up the droid and then like launch it against a wall, it just kind of keeps going. Well, it's supposed to, but it can't do it there. The blue one bounces off walls. I don't have a lot of walls here to test it. Do you know how like it just like climbs up the ceiling like that? With the blue one, it actually bounces off. I think in most circumstances you want the red instead of the blue. Yeah, I don't know why they tried to make like the default high scores look like they were like real scores, I guess. And then for some reason they made all the default initials are names of rappers. The first 2 scores are held by Ice and T. And then, like, 3rd place is PE, Public Enemy. There's a BDP, which is Boogie Down Productions, I think. And then, like, one of the scores is actually held by 2LC, which, of course, is the 2 Live crew. We have a Japanese Neo-Geo game giving a shout-out to the 2 Live crew. Acknowledging the artist behind Me So Horny. So if you found this game in an arcade and like nobody was good at it, you would always see Ice as the default high score. So yeah, somebody at SNK was really into rapping in the year 1992. Oh. The droid actually protects you from that, even though it goes right through your ship. What are my thoughts on Viewpoint? Okay game until stage 4. I did 1CC it. It was very clutch. I was totally happy about it. Alright, stage 5. You're too good, JCW. Luckily that doesn't hit you. They saved the R-Type Stage 3 battleship for the last stage in this game. They had to do it somewhere. But yeah, I like that the, if you can actually beat that default high score, you get to have your initials at the top so everybody can see it during game. Not enough games did that. Oh, those guitars. Oop, oop. Got it. Just wait it out. My work here is done. That's a good analogy, Superman Socrates. I never thought of it like that. That is a that seems to be a recurring theme with shmups. Point leeching time. So, like, I guess they want you to destroy this, like, brain or whatever is over here, but you're not actually required to do it. Also, I beat the default high score finally. Halfway through the last stage. I like the Aero Fighters games. The The second loops on them are really rude. But yes, you will see Aero Fighters 2 and 3 in a future stream. 2's a lot harder to one loop compared to 3, though. 3 is really short. Uh-oh. That's like the hardest part. If you die and have to go back and checkpoint. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Too early. Yes. Alright. Final boss. All you have to do in this boss is dodge up and down to dodge an 8-way shot. That's all you gotta do. No, I never played the Nintendo 64 Aero Fighters Assault. Maybe I should. Sure did, Shike. That game did not want to be 1CC'd. Alright, loop 2. Got to him before, but got psyched out. Yeah, you expect the boss to be crazy, and it's really simple. It doesn't change at all in second loop either. There's no true last boss or anything. That is kind of disappointing. And yes, this background was totally copied from Akira. They weren't even trying to hide it. Sorry, cars, you gotta die in the name of score. So yeah, second loop doesn't really do anything like unique. It kinda puts some more enemies in certain parts. It makes them fire more bullets, and that's about it. Like, there's an extra pattern here with the enemies that materialize in. There's less of a delay between them. So you get one more pattern after this one, which you didn't get in the first loop. Hey, you get more points. That was looking like trouble. Unfortunately, if you're going to play this game for score, it basically comes down to get to stage 5 on the second loop on your first life, and you do like the entire first half of the stage, because it's a really long checkpoint, and then die like right before the screen goes away and just checkpoint milk it. Then finish the game on your last life. You don't get a huge bonus for finishing the game, but it's something. Yeah, I guess nothing unique. A lot of checkpoint shmups are like that. Nah, I'm not really a fan of Radiant Silvergun. I don't like having that many buttons in a shmup. I don't like having all these weapons I have to level up and memorize where to use them. It's not my thing. Oh, I missed. Thank God you don't die when you take a bath. No, I don't really like Ikaruga either. I don't like either of the treasure shmups. If you watch that in Roulette, I got bodied. My brain just doesn't work right for that game. I need things simple. I'm a simple man. Need that. Yeah, unfortunately, like, my local arcade didn't get this. There was like a mini golf place on South Padre Island that had this. That was the first place I saw this. And sure enough, nobody had beaten the default high score. I really wanted to beat Ice's score, but I'd never played this before. I had no idea what I was doing. Why did you have to make that default high score so high? That mini golf place was actually the first place I played Mutation Nation, now that I think about it. They had a 4-slot with King of the Monsters 2, Mutation Nation, Robo Army, and Super Baseball 2020. And then, like, a couple months later, they got World Heroes. They replaced Super Baseball with that. This is like summer of '92. The place had a lot of Neo-Geo games. I liked it. Wait, it wasn't mini golf. It was a go-kart place. Well, I think they had a mini golf section. I'm thinking of that arcade in the mall. Yeah, I remember when we went out to the. My family went out to Vegas in like '94. Like both the Luxor and Circus Circus just had all these. They had like several 6-slot cabinets, and like Circus Circus had like a whole row of mini 2-slots at the entrance. Shit was crazy. God, I miss arcades. I don't really know Viper Phase 1 that well. I've played it. I'm not very good at it. Ah, I didn't destroy the ship again. Whoa, where did those missiles come from? Rude. Oops, I shouldn't have used that. That's fine. Yeah, like here, you really want one of the red weapons just to, like, use this to hug the ground and take all these things out. It's a shmup. There's a lot of memorization involved. Oops. I dropped my charge. Yeah, like this mid-boss coming up on second loop. It just fires constantly. I almost got hit by that. Don't like that pattern. He almost got away. Oh, did I want the grenade? Shit. I didn't pick up the grenades. Well, I hope homing missiles are good enough for this boss. A hurry-up enemy. Because if you don't destroy the knee fast enough, if this part, like, times out, it actually changes the next phase of the fight. Find out in a second. Okay, I got it. Because if you don't destroy it, the boss starts moving around. And that makes it a lot harder. It actually has another attack pattern that we haven't seen. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I did not want to do that. Nice. I always worry about that boss in second loop. Da-na-na-na-na. Yes, Mortis, thank you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Firing way more often. I also worry about the the thing like right before the boss, that walker thing that you have to fight. And that's another trouble part. Also, yeah, this pattern you just kind of have to memorize, learn the right route. Uh-oh. I was waiting for the pattern to change. Oh man, Martial Champion. I get to 1cc Martial Champion at some point. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I didn't get the grenades. Oh, the grenades are right there. Yeah, this thing. I don't like this thing. Okay, I got the first part. Nice. Whoa. That thing just became invincible. What the hell? Whatever. Can't hit that thing. I don't like where this thing is. Kinda looked like I should have died there. Alright, I think I have to pick up like one speed up at the beginning here. I'll speed back down later. Uh-oh. Okay. I kinda did this wrong. There we go. Do not do it like that. That is not the safe strat. Battle Trist. That was at Evo, like in 2009. Somebody brought a cabinet with that, or brought the board. I like the blonde girl with the big titties. Maybe the explosion's not hitting. Kill. No, I never played the Ray Zandberg games. There's a lot of console shmups I've never really played. Oh my god, I'm about to die to these stupid missiles. Jesus Christ. I don't remember what Zeppy was going on about. Wasn't Zeppy talking about Image Fight a lot? Man, I miss that dude. Wherever you are, Zeppy, I hope you're doing okay. Last time I saw him was at Big Al's like a few years ago. Back when they had Supernova 2. I want to say that was like 2016? Hey, I haven't died yet. Oops, BBH said a thing. Just get through this asteroid hill. I'm not shooting this thing. Oh yeah, I meant to pick up a speed down, didn't I? I never did. Shit, I was trying to... Okay, that's not good. I think I'll be okay for the boss, though. Yeah, I had to say a thing. Hey, I'm point pressing, right? I wanted the no-miss clear, though. Oops. Okay. Is this the worst checkpoint? This will not give you a droid. There we go. I don't know if that's full power. Good enough, though. Yeah, everything's under control. Yeah, I kind of had to learn how to recover out of that checkpoint. Kind of important. But yeah, the last boss in the second loop doesn't do anything different. Just watch out for the enemies at the top of the bottom. Just do a little micro dodge to dodge the 8-way shot. You are on the road to 1CC Town. Little baby dodge. Thank you, Mortis. Machine's gone wild. Order that DVD. Oh, thank God. I was starting to get a little nervous at the end there. Yeah, they mourn the countless deaths. Also, even like this background, like I want to say there's a background in Air Duel that looks a lot similar to that. Also, note the little droid ship is firing double shots there. That's actually how the ships fire in the prototype version. They use screenshots of the prototype for the staff roll here. They never updated that. Yeah, it's only 2 loops. They didn't want it to keep looping. That would be a fun challenge, though. Special thanks to our mothers, fathers, and families. The craftsmen of SNK and the world of people. Yeah, that's inevitable, Blue Yuyon. Let me enjoy these streams, at least. Also, I love this final message. Thank you for playing the Neo-Geo. That's how I should end a stream. All right. Well, I did all the games I promised from the pre-stream. I originally had a lot more planned, just in case like I got through Magician Lord and Mutation Nation quickly enough. I don't think I'll be getting around to all those tonight, but I want to do at least one more game. It's a game I've never actually 1CC'd on stream. I think I might have played it. I definitely played it in Roulette. But I've never actually gotten the 1CC of it on stream. What could it be? It's not Neo Drift Out. I've 1CC'd that before. It's not Digger Man. Thrash Rally, I finished one of the